this. Fewer than 15% of third graders in the Rochester City School District are reading at grade level. 15%. And only 20% of eighth graders are considered proficient readers. As News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey shows us, the startling stats are forcing an all-hands-on-deck approach this summer.
The number of children who can't read in the city of Rochester has been a topic of conversation for years.
I could be grumpy all day long, but grumpy wasn't teaching nobody how to read.
And so that's why this summer, the Rochester City Council stepped up with funding for a summer reading program of its own.
And after third grade, you read to learn. And in a community where the vast majority of our kids are not reading on grade level, this is all hands on deck work.
Council partnered with the Read Alliance and Primetime 585 to offer a free camp that teaches phonics-based reading to 90 city kids in first, second, and third grade. One of the camp locations is here at School 22, which is actually surrounded by public housing. On the first day of camp, when there were still open spaces, Councilmember Patterson actually went for a walk. He knocked on doors in these neighborhoods to find kids.
We literally had kids who came over that day and started, and they've been here since. Sometimes you just got to go get them.
Okay. RCSD provides the teachers, and 40 teen mentors like Maria Elena Diaz have been hired to reinforce the learning and make it fun.
Because I feel like it's important for them to see representation of what they could be in the future.
Maria Elena is off to college on a full lacrosse scholarship in the fall. She attributes her success both in the classroom and on the field to a love for learning. But even in high school, some of her friends struggled to read. And she thinks social media is partially to blame.
Now you have like shortened words, you have different like acronyms that stand for words. So it's like that translates to when you're reading and when you're writing. So I definitely see the change with some of my peers.
The most recent data shows 80% of RCSD eighth graders cannot read at grade level.
It's making me even more motivated to help these kids, so when they hit the eighth grade, they're not facing those same struggles that some of these eighth graders are at the moment.
If all we do is stem summer learning loss and we pay the big kids, put some dollars in their pocket, that's a success. But the goal for the little folks is that the vast majority of them will see a gain of 1 year in literacy through this 6-week intervention.
It's a pilot program for now, but if it works, Councilmember Patterson says he'll be knocking on doors again next summer.
If you weren't here this year and you live around here, I'm looking for you.
In Rochester, Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.
Jen has requested an interview with the City School District's new superintendent to talk about literacy rates and his plan to address them. The district says it's working to set up that interview in the coming weeks.